How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're definitely back with another banger. Wow, man, a lot to get into, man. I want to talk about this Leo Santa Cruz. Um, he finally responds to Javante Davis. He finally responds to Javante Davis and Gary Russell Jr. But mainly Gary Russell Jr. But he definitely wanted to fight both of them. He says that he wants to fight. He said if Al Heyman has not already made him a fight yet, um, that he wants the Russell fight. He wants the Russell Jr. fight next. Um, he wants to fight, you know, Gary Russell Jr. because he hears Gary Russell Jr. talking. So Gary Russell Jr., man, if you're listening, man, my interview's over 40,000. You've been you've been getting to the ears of these fighters, man. Javante Davis also responds. He said that I'm waiting on the call. So on his Twitter, and so these guys are saying that they want to fight Gary Russell Jr. now. If you guys didn't know, he just fought Kiko Martinez. He stopped him in the fifth round due to an eye cut. Um, and yeah, man, I mean, he looked really good. He looked really good. He didn't look like he had any hand injuries. The power looked like it was there. He hurt Kiko Martinez, I believe once or twice. Great body work mixed with the head movement. And, he was very elusive. You know, he's a beast in there, man. He's a beast, man. Gary Russell Jr. And I just truly believe that the division, if the guys in the division don't want to fight him, he's got to move up. He says that Burchelt just fought too. He fought, Vargas gave him the rematch. He said, he gave him the first title shot, so he, wanted to give him the rematch. He won. So now Gary Russell Jr. is saying that, if none of these guys want to fight him, then he'll move up and he'll fight Burchelt at 130 for the WBC title at 130, and then possibly unify with Javante Davis because Javante Davis has that WBA super title at 130. Yeah, man, but I believe Leo Santa Cruz should fight Gary Russell Jr. next. I don't believe he has a fight in stone yet because he says that he doesn't know his fight date. So, I just think it's open right now, for these guys to fight each other. I really do. And I want to see these guys fight each other, man. It's good for the sport of boxing. It's good for me. It's good for you. And I just think these guys should fight each other, man. Why not? Why not go out there and risk it? Isn't that what you want? Don't you want to be, go down in the history books and say you're the best? Well, you got to fight the best. And right now, Gary Russell Jr., say what you say, his loss to Lomachenko, Gary Russell Jr. is still one of the best fighters out there. Lomachenko has a loss. So just because Gary Russell Jr. has a loss to Lomachenko, let's not forget about Lomachenko having that loss to Salido, okay? And he did not avenge that. So, Gary Russell Jr. is trying to avenge his Lomachenko loss by saying, he'll move up 2 weight classes to fight him at 135. Lomachenko's already made hints that he's at a too big of a weight class. He says at 135, it's too big for him. He said, he walks around at 135 or 130 or whatever. So, he's just going up there for the money fights, but I just, fighting Anthony Crawler, I mean, we don't want to see that, We want to see Lomachenko in there with the best of the best. We want to see Leo Santa Cruz in there with the best of the best. We want to see Javante Davis in there with the best of the best. Javante Davis is ready to fight a guy, Nunes. I mean, I thought he was going to be fighting Gamboa personally. It's looking like he's not going to be fighting Gamboa now. That's a bummer, dude, because I really wanted to see this guy fight, top tier, talent, man. And I'm not knocking the guy Nunes, but, he, who is he? That's not a guy that, as soon as you think, you're like, oh, okay, he's fighting Nunes. Oh, I know who that is. You're not like, oh, okay. That's not a guy that you really know. I don't really know him. You know, I'm a hardcore fan. Just like the last opponent he fought, Hugo Ruiz. I mean, nobody really heard of him neither, you know, but that was a late replacement. We let him slide with that. So moving forward, we want to see this guy in there with the best. Gary Russell Jr. is calling him out. We want to see it. Let's see it. You know, Gary Russell Jr. versus Leo Santa Cruz, or Gary Russell Jr. versus Javante Davis next. And it's crazy though. They did not announce Javante Davis's next opponent until Saturday. They said it put, you know, a little glimpse of, it said Javante Davis versus Nunes. So I don't know, man. It just seemed kind of weird that they announced his, you know, after all of this speculation of Javante Davis saying he'll fight, you know, I mean, after Gary Russell saying he'll fight Javante Davis next, then they finally said who Javante Davis is fighting this weekend after all of the talk, man. Because, look, man, my interview is still climbing. So people are still looking at that joint, and people are still, you know, trying to wonder why these guys aren't fighting the best out there, you know. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash the hell out of the like button and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, peace.